So here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
The final level.
You're gonna kick Razorbeard right in the teeth.
His teeth.
Probably.
But doesn't he just have a voice box? I don't think he would even have a mouth.
Fine, we'll kick his eyes straight, so they're no longer crooked.
Then he'll be so grateful to us.
Yep, and he'll just fly away and be like, I was just angry that I couldn't see things very well.
I guess I won't capture everybody and destroy the planet. Ha ha ha, the dishes.
Except the dishes, but that's what I need. Get out!
That's all I needed this for.
But what about that Rayman thing you called about? Oh yeah.
The name.
Sorry, I forgot.
Did you happen to check the name?
Do you have anything that can fix my eyes?
Smash him.
Just a giant chest falls from the sky.
I don't even understand. Just...
Well, the ceiling, I guess, but whatever.
He has magical powers.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the space pirates have to have some sort of magic, because otherwise, like... By the way, what is this? Like, we're inside of the ship, but it just looks like a bunch of junk.
Yeah, it seems that way. It seems like everything in the ship is just junk. And why is there all this lava?
Like, it looks like it's exploding, but did we shoot it and explode it?
I don't think so. I don't know why there's just lava pouring. You'd think that since it's a wooden ship, it would just completely destroy everything.
Well, obviously it's geothermal powered. Geothermal.
I get.
Right. In a wooden ship.
Totally. That's how everything. That's how it works. Uh-oh.
So yeah, this level has a lot of that kind of stuff where you're just gonna, even though you think you make it, you just jump slightly too short or a little bit to the side or something.
Yep, it's really a bit odd sometimes.
And it's not that fun to get all the looms in it, because you just have to go through this slide part like 1,000 times or so.
Yeah, it's really hard to control Rayman whenever he's on the sliding slopes and whatnot. And there's also 94 looms in this entire level, so that's not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Although, handily, if you hit the switches on your first run through, they don't make you hit them again when you come back, so...
That's nice.
Then you can just focus on steering.
Yeah.
Which you kind of have to do, so...
Just going incredibly slow so you don't miss anything. Oh, whoops. I don't get the... There's so many things just going on, and I just don't understand it all. Like, why the crushing logs? Is this, like, the disposal part of the...
You got me. And how would anybody go to, like, maintain that area? Do they have to go on those slides, or do they have, like, grippy shoes so they can just walk around?
I have no idea. Also, when you drop down, if you were to look into the computer monitor, all you would see is just space. So I don't think they're doing a good job monitoring anything.
Space?
Yeah.
Like,
you would look...
Like blackness and stars and
Yep,
stuff?
yeah. Blackness and white dots.
Weird.
Space.
Well, maybe that's their home planet, and they're monitoring it to make sure nobody's messing with it while they're gone.
Their home planet is the void of space.
Yeah. It's magically cloaked.
Oh.
You can't see it, but if you had robot pirate eyes, you would be able to see it.
Well, I would just need to get hit in the face really hard. Then I think I could be able to see it.
So anyway, ninja robot pirate with a flamethrower.
Toughest enemy you'll fight in the game besides the boss.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, some of the bosses.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones aren't so tough. Like Glowbox's kid, he just gave you the mask. You didn't even have to fight him.
I know.
Lame. Terrible boss.
The boss in that level was the horrible controls.
Okay, that was a pretty tough boss then, if that's what we're going with.
I totally would agree with that.
Hey look, these spikes just go through the wall.
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
I guess. I don't know. A lot of things in this universe are pretty weird.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're in the pirate ship, everything's just
Oh,
crazy
hey.
weird magic,
Yeah,
like
hey,
this camera angle.
Yep, got completely stuck. I've never understood how the N64 did cameras. I don't understand why the camera gets stuck sometimes.
Well, apparently, for part of it, it has like collision detection.
Did
so
they? I mean, like, did they program it so it was kind of like somebody was actually filming you, like in Mario 64 when they show the Lakitu?
Well, I'm pretty sure the point of the collision detection is so that you can't just pan the camera through walls and not be able to see your character.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't work out as perfectly as it should.
Yeah. So here is the most obnoxious controls to get used to. Maybe not the most obnoxious, but they're still really touchy and annoying.
Basically, it's just like all the other riding shells, except now you're flying. And so anytime you turn,
Yeah.
he turns the entire thing to the side a little bit. Oh, hey, it is just space.
Yeah.
But anyway, he turns to the side, so you'll roll all over the place.
It's really, it really just is just disorienting.
Yeah.
And then you hold control, I guess, but normally if you had an N64 controller, you'd hold down Z, and then you just kind of turn around in a circle, doing barrel rolls and whatnot.
It's also hard to tell where you are, like, spatially.
Yeah. It's a really awkward kind of controls, and it's just... It's not really something that you would base the entire last level on.
Yeah.
It really stinks.
Well,
yeah.
It's half of the last level, if that makes it any better. The rest was that fun slide.
Yeah, no awesome platforming and whatnot that we've grown to know Rayman as, but hey.
Hey, you had to jump down that thing and hit a switch, right?
Kinda.
That was like maybe like 20 seconds of platforming.
I guess,
Isn't
and
that enough?
Then I had to fight the boss, so, you know, combat. That was kind of fun. Or not the boss,
Does that not appease you?
the enemy. No.
So really, I would say this is the only part that I actually like think is really bad.
Yeah.
Everything else, like sometimes it's like, I don't really like this, but this part, there's just really no reason for it.
Yeah. Oh man, this was...
And it's just really awkward to control.
If they would have introduced it a little bit earlier in the game, and then put a small segment here, I would understand it. It'd be a little bit understandable. Or even if this was just cut down from how big it is in the level. But, oh god. It's
generally, you wouldn't want to just introduce an entirely new gameplay mechanic in the last level and make it be a big part of it.
It's really annoying because this is the last level, so they have to make it kind of hard. So they're throwing obstacles in your way with this new mechanic that you've never used before. Oh, and hey, look, a secret.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this room.
There's nothing in any of the rooms that this leads to.
Nope. This is just a longer path. It's really weird why this is here.
I have a feeling they were probably going to put something here, but they didn't. So,
Yep.
Whatever.
Just end up dying anyway.
Yeah, it goes on a little bit farther, and then it just takes you out to part of this little tunnel here. So,
Yeah.
I didn't feel the need to include that.
Well, it's just so ridiculously frustrating. Everything up until this point isn't that bad. Even some of the really hard levels before this aren't too bad, but this is kind of annoying on a level...
It's a little bit more than kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's really obnoxious.
Also, these lasers just come out of nowhere. Like, there's not a thing that shoots the lasers.
I was always really confused about that.